You won't believe it. The god of liquor father always on his way to buy booze. What a drunk. Mom suddenly dug out a few medals from the dusty junk. Turns out Dad was a world-saving cavalryman. He didn't think much of it. Tossed the medals like trash after the war. What a kind-hearted contradiction. So he drowned his sorrows to escape painful memories. Unexpectedly, he insisted on buying Joey that day. At that moment, Bert realized his dad had such a deep story, vowing to make him proud. He resolved to make his dad proud, determined to be a cavalryman, sweating it out daily atop Joey on the hills. Later, his training speed surpassed even the landlord's stupid son's car. The girls were totally into him. But the good times didn't last. A storm swooped in and drowned all the radishes. Now the family lost hope, and war broke out as England and Germany clashed. So the army urgently needed cavalry. Dad tearfully sold Joey to Officer Lockie, heartbroken. Bert begged the officer not to buy him, but the deal was done. He decided to enlist. But he was too young, yet Lockie, the horse lover, made him a heartfelt promise. Reluctantly, Bert decided to do something the bond between father and son was about to elevate. He tied his dad's flag on Joey, promising, "No matter where you are, I will find." Joey's legendary adventure is about to begin, and on the first day, he faced off against a black horse. Compared to Black Knight, Joey looked like a Mayflower vase, and Lockie's competitive spirit ignited. However, Lockie chose silence, habitus if labeled a traitor. The next day's drill started. He rode Joey, racing the officer's Black Knight intense. As the race started, Black Knight bolted out, way ahead, while Joey followed closely. "Come on, Joey. I know you are capable of doing it." In the end, Joey won by a nose. The officer deeply acknowledged Joey, but the two horses became best buds during their chatter. Lockie was eager to sketch Joey's noble posture, ready to write to Bert and share his pride. But peace didn't last long. In 1914, the cavalry approached France for their scheduled battle. They received orders to charge, but Lockie's mind was all about Joey's safety. The army launched an all-out attack on the enemy. This no-holds-barred bombardment was about to kick off. The cavalry charged like crazy. The Germans weren't ready at all. It was like getting pinched by crabs. Just when they thought victory would be easy, the Germans had already set a trap. When the machine guns roared, the cavalry turned to dust, truly blown away by the wind. The surviving officers had no choice but to surrender in agony. The German officer even mocked, "What a one-sided extermination." But luckily, Joey knew the survival trick, making it through the chaos. Subtitle: Blackthorn dashed towards Joey like a wandering soul. Despite the Germans being entirely mechanized, he was absolutely determined to survive. But the officer was ruthless with the horses, thinking of them as free lunches. The soldiers felt pity, suggesting they use them for transporting supplies and wounded, saving the horses. But Black Knight just refused to work. He really had a big attitude. Seeing this, Joey stepped up to demonstrate, as if saying to Black Knight, "It's not a big deal." And just like that, Black Knight finally cooperated and took on the farming gear, totally impressive. Meanwhile, Bert in England received a package, shocked when he opened it. Inside was Joey's portrait, along with news of Lockie's death, leaving him utterly speechless. This meant Joey's fate was also uncertain, but their bond wasn't over yet. The story is still unfolding. Since Loss could handle horses, the officer decided to keep him for logistics, while his brother was sent to the front line. Loss felt regretful, giving Joey's flag to his brother, hoping it would bring him good luck. He soon regretted it. He had promised Mom to take good care of his brother. The next day during the march, he charged into the ranks, riding Joey and Black Knight, dragging his brother onto a horse. The brothers galloped all the way until dark, dreaming of going home when the war ended. But being a deserter is a big no-no on the battlefield. They got caught by the Germans that night. With a gunshot, the two were executed for being deserters. What a tragic fate for such talent. Luckily, Joey and Black Knight survived. A little girl discovered them as her new majestic steeds. She started caring for them, teaching Joey to jump, but Grandpa said she couldn't ride because she was too short. So she brought a little ladder, but Grandpa freaked out when he spotted the German troops. Soldiers searched everywhere like robbers, not even leaving untouched Jam alone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep following Joe's legendary tale.